Hello, 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 everyone out there in YouTube land, Facebook, Twitter, wherever we're at. I got a special guest today. You see who it is. You know who it is. Don't even try it. Manna came with me, so I have to behave myself. I won't. He doesn't either, so we're good. That's why we get along real well. We don't behave ourselves. Anybody can do that. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for showing up. We have a whopping 156 people so far. No, never mind, 210, growing fast. I appreciate everybody coming. What a week we had. What a week we had. I know most of you watching this or will be watching this feel as blessed as I do. Like I said, I've been doing this full time, 20 years online, my 19th year. I don't want to lie, but feels like 40, 10 hours a day, sometimes 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. And finally in 2019, I found a home. And I've been looking for Onpassive, looking back, I've been looking for Onpassive since probably Ash was a teenager. We just needed him to grow up and get to where he can do what he's doing now. And I really appreciate it, more than I could imagine. I believe the strongest word I could say is grateful. I'm super grateful. I'm grateful for people I've met, like Mr. Manny here and the OTech pros. I mean, I just don't believe things are a mistake. I think you meet people because you're drawn to people that you're like. And it happened to me many times in my life, but never this many in one place. And the only way that can happen is Onpassive. Think about it. I mean, you're not going to meet people around the world, anything else you're doing, not like this. When I worked a regular job, I worked 24 years, traveled the world, everywhere, met a lot of people, but I've still met in the last 4.5 years, more than I've met in 24 years at the other company, just because of the way this is set up. And even during the darkest hours of the pandemic, what the ray of light that came out of that nasty situation is Onpassive grew the fastest during that time. Why? People can't leave. And they were looking for a place to feel alive. You know, you're stuck in your house, you're stuck. But the plus to that is we all migrated together, and look what happened. We have a movement now that they'll be writing about in the history books years and years to come. I believe that. A couple things I want to point out. I had talked for about a week now. I've been talking longer than that, but really focused in the last couple of weeks. Do a couple good things every day. Ash used to say, do one good thing. I want to add a little bit. Every day, if you can. And I'm going to tell you how powerful this, and Collins knows this better than probably anybody I know. It's the power of doing things and duplicating it, okay? If you went to the Twitter account of Onpassive, the official Twitter account, they post minimum 2 videos. Now, sometimes they post 2 videos and a blog. Some of the blogs are just AI, but it's educating me because I read it and I make a vlog out of it, which is a video blog, okay? And I'm learning more and more and more and more of what AI is going to do positive for the world. And it's changing the world for the better. No matter what scary things you hear, whatever, anything, listen, you can make anything bad. I could kill somebody with a lawnmower, but I'd rather mow the grass. AI is there to do things that people don't want to do. And it's also there to do things quick that we can't do, like gathering information. I could be talking in a room with 4 or 5 people and we're saying, okay, what happened? You're taking the data, you got a piece of paper, you're adding it, there's a guy at a board. At that point in time, AI could have done 10 years worth of history. That's the difference. And I push a button, it comes out, this is the facts. So it saves time. There's nothing on the planet more valuable than time. Nothing. Click, 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 click. We start off the day we're born, we're going to die. And we don't know that time in between. So it needs to be precious. And Onpassive is building of giving time back to people, time that they can do what they want to do, time they love, and time, in this case, bless and give to other people. And you'll have the resources, I believe, everyone. If you're in it, you'll win. They do all the heavy lifting for you. So anyway, go to Twitter, look at the video, look at the blog, make a comment, right? Make a comment, a nice comment. Give a thumbs up, a heart, whatever it is. I'm not telling you exactly what to say or do, but do something. And then if you really like it and you retweet it, that's a cherry on the top. And that gives it value. Okay? Data is money. I've said that forever. The more data you put in, the more money it generates. And let me tell you how it generates. In our case, it's going to generate leads, which are going to generate customers, because it'll be moved up because of the algorithms. It's moved up. The more popular you are in any social media, the more that social media platform wants to push you to the top because it pays them. Forget what their reason is. Our reason will be is we want more people to see Onpassive. We want more people to go into the customer tank. Eventually, some of these customers will be resellers or affiliates. But we want to get as much as we can in there. And for all the people here, which are 98%, numbers don't lie, you can't market. You don't want to market. It's a pain in the butt. If we all go together and do that one thing, it will increase for all of us. And I was just talking to Collins about it. One drip of water, if we equal one drip of water each, altogether we equal an ocean. A drop doesn't do a lot, but water will cut through granite. Look at the Grand Canyon. It was formed by water. So, oh, it's soft. It's not going to do anything. Consistently keep doing something, it does something. Now, to move over, go to YouTube. Every day, there's a new video. Watch it completely all the way through. I'm going to tell you why. A lot of the videos are judged by how much time a person spent there. So I know a lot of people go, they look at the bone, they don't watch it, they click, they make a, no. Take the time, watch it all the way to the end, make a comment, give it a thumbs up, share it if you like it. But if we all did this, I'm not joking, and I don't need to do it. I'm doing it because I don't want to just talk it. I want to walk the walk. So do it every day, every new video, watch it all the way through, make a comment, put a thumbs up and share it if you want. You don't have to share them all, but share it. Same thing, right? Retweet on Twitter, but this one's a little different. We did that every day. And I'm telling you, maximum, 5 minutes, 5 minutes towards your business. Then the only thing left you're expected to do is trust the company, have patience, do what that's all ask us to do. Keep in mind, I said this yesterday. Can you imagine that you look like a bodybuilder and Onpassive is lifting the weights? I'll do that. The results we get, the work they do. I'll take that trade. They do all the work and I get all the benefits. So do you. So it's a beautiful thing. It really, really is a beautiful thing. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Collins so that I don't freaking talk the whole time. Thank you, Collins, for coming. I met Collins a couple of years ago. I want to talk about him before he comes on. And I would say we met by time and chance. Nope, I don't believe in that. I do a little bit, but not in this case. During this time that I met him and the other three tech guys, there was a big problem in Onpassive, not a problem, but a pain in the butt. And many people ask, when are we going to launch? When are we going to launch? When are we going to launch? And I'm thinking, man, if we could just get rid of that one, we can move on to something else. I mean, there's always something else. And what these tech guys did, when I watched them and I went, oh, shoot. Did I take advantage of them? Yes. a little bit. No, I actually like the guys, but I'm thinking, man, so they started talking. You know how long this takes, you know how long that takes, and they're talking to each other, and I'm listening. Oh yeah, well you have to do this, you have to be compliant, you have to, and I'm listening. I'm going, wow, they don't need to know exactly what they're doing. They know that what they're doing takes time, a lot of time. So I said, well, you can't set these guys loose by themselves. It's funny, I was looking back because they're AI. I mean, they're IT guys. You know, I mean, if they go out and they're going to be saying stuff, nobody's going to know what it means. So Lynn went with them to keep them down to earth. And I remember saying to him, guys, this is a good, yeah, we'll do it. I said, yeah, but your life will never be the same. Well, needless to say, everybody knows who they are. And they did it. I mean, after about 3 months, I never heard anybody asking, when's it going to launch? And they went from that way past that. Collins could do any webinar about anything to do with Onpassive and never mention IT, really. And they did all that on their own. I mean, anybody can push you to the top. You're the one that's got to fly. And those 4 gentlemen, not only did they fly, they soared like eagles. So anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Collins now for real instead of keep talking. So here you go, sir.
Thank you, Marty. Thank you, everyone, for attending this show, Marty. I'm very grateful and humbled to be here. Yeah, you rightly said, Marty, you know, we're just in our own little corner doing stuff, in our own little corner. Normally, nobody really wanted to come out there. We're just like, no, we don't really want to do this. When Marty called us and said, you guys have to come and say it in a bigger stage. And I said, no, I don't want to do this because it's something I've never done before, like come out, speak on larger audience, something that is not me. So I was like, no, this is really scary. This is really scary. We just want to stay there. Marty said, no, you guys have to come. But it was more like technical, and really thanks to Marty, you know, we can't be really grateful enough for Marty and Lynn, because Lynn came in, Lynn helped, and all of us came together. Bob, Oliver, and I, Vincent, we have to like really come and say, this is the time for us to help a lot of founders, because, you know, it was going crazy when we watch, looking at the way founders always ask, oh, when it's going to launch. And we are looking at it saying, no, they've not even developed the product. So, and if they develop a product, it will take time. But how do we really explain this to the rest, that it's not just a piece of wood? It's something that go through process, and, you know, it grows to maturity. And there's a lot of moving parts. But we were really scared to really say it. Marty said, no, you guys have to come up and really make everyone understand that it's not really easy to build. So we did it and it works. So, and we're just happy. Like Marty said, you know, Marty talked about the algorithms, like Twitter, go there. It is really beautiful. If we really want, it's not like we are helping Onpassive. Onpassive is doing, Mr. Ashford and the team, they are doing the bigger job. 80% of the hard work, coding, you know, and the promotion and everything, the advert, you know, the branding, they are doing everything with Mohammed Nazar. But we can't just fold our arms, 1.4 million founders, and said, okay, let's leave it for them. We have to also create the wave while they are doing it. And the little we can do can create big impact. You know, like I said to Marty, I said this, for me, it's not about winning the 10,000 or the 5,000. No, that's not the important thing. Yes, if I win it, I'll be grateful, I'll be happy. But to me, it's about creating impact. What can I do that will push Onpassive, instead of sitting, folding my arms, waiting for the day Ms. Alfred said, go and activate? No, I want to do something in my own little way. Just go. The only thing you need to do is to comment, you know, like, subscribe on that YouTube channel. Go to Twitter, as Marty said. And if you want to know how to tweet, there is a way to tweet that will create a big impact. Always use hashtag. If I know Marty has a huge follower, I can just go. If I know Marty Degarmo, I can just go. When I want to make comment, I put hashtag Marty, hashtag this, hashtag that. You know, you can even hashtag United Nations, hashtag this. The moment you tweet, you know what happened? It hit their server and said, wow, who is this guy? You know, it goes direct to them, pinpoint, and they will look at it. This is Onpassive. Oh, let's take a look. By the time you know, you are creating a bigger wave. And that's how you tweet. You tweet by hashtagging people, those who are huge influencers, so they can turn and say, wow, this is it. Just little button can create a massive wave, you know. And Marty said it right. Let us do our little bit. Just imagine if 1.4 million founders has to retweet or like, share, it push it right to the top engine, the top level of the search engine optimization, where if you go and search, what you see, Onpassive, Onpassive, Onpassive. The first search, as you put ONP, is Onpassive first. Are you looking for Onpassive? And that's how the search engine works. The more people search for something, the more it pushes up to the top level of search engine, and everyone will see it. Last time I was telling someone, I said, go and just put FA. The moment you put FA, you see Facebook will come. You put Tesla, you just type Tesla half, just partial search, Tesla will come. Why? Because a lot of people are searching them. So if we as Onpassivian, we start to do that, it takes you only 1 minute, 3 minutes to log on, push it, go. Push it. I do it every time. I go to Twitter, I retweet. I go to Facebook, to YouTube. I make sure I go to that site again, you know, to our site. Though I've commented, I go and see add extra comment, just comment, because I want it to go to pick that algorithm. If all of us do it, you know, it's massive, massive. So I'll turn it back to Marty.
Beautiful. Thank you, Collins. So as you guys can see, that's why Collins is here. Yeah, we won't be real long today. By the way, today in an hour and a half, a little more, Heroes has a webinar. It's going to be a Q&A, right, Collins? Yeah, Q&A.
Yes, Marty, it's Q&A, yeah.
Yeah, Q&A. If you want the truth, go to places where they tell the truth. You want a Q&A, you want to hear something, go there and ask. They will answer your question. I'm telling you, if I just got in here and I was just a founder and I didn't know, that's where I would go, no doubt. So that's 2:00. It's posted in the back office. I saw it in the back office, yeah. So that's there. Another thing I want to bring up, anybody watching this video, today, tomorrow, 6 months, 6 years, I don't care. This company is here to change lives, and it will. I'm telling you from 19 years experience, being many different things, being promised, shiny objects. I did it all. In fact, some of it, I can't believe some of the stuff I joined. This is legit. It's a real brick and mortar company. They have legit products that they have made from scratch. You can be an affiliate. You don't have to buy a kit. You don't have to do none of that nonsense. But the main thing you should do is get in, at least get in free. You can register free and they'll give you 3 products just for doing that. Get in, look around, see what it is, feel it out, and I guarantee it will tug on your heart just like it did mine and 1.4 million other people. Do it, because I believe many people were in my shoes. Many people were doing whatever they could to try to find a little extra income for their family. They couldn't find anything that was legit, that was safe, that was secure. This is the place. I'm just saying. So get in. Whoever invited you, do it. If you haven't been invited, go to the QR code. Now, the code you see up now is to win big. This is just until the end of July, which is roughly 2 weeks. They are giving away prizes up to $21,000 total. The grand prize is 10 grand. And I'm going to tell you something. I know people play the lottery. Minimum that costs $1. To play this game costs nothing. In fact, if you register to OES, register for the free AI, first of its kind email, and then click this link or scan this link, it'll tell you step by step how to register and how to get into the the giveaway, I want to call it, and you have the same chance to win as anybody else. So, and you're welcome with open arms. It's only, listen, I want people to come. Look, I don't need it, but I really can't wait. The more people that come in, the better. The company leads by giving. Trust me, this company is going to give more than any other company in the world because we have 1 million people that want to give and bless other people. Anyway, let me do a couple shout outs. First, I want to say this is probably a record 330 people on a Sunday. That's not bad, not too shabby, as Lynn and Rob would say. So thank you very much for that. I'm going to read off a couple people and say hello real quick. First, I see a couple people gave super stickers. Francis Tay, thank you, sir. Another great leader, guys. Tina Go. Wow. Hello, Tina. What a great lady. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. Let me go to live chat. Okay, let me do a couple shout outs real quick. I'm not going to shout out 300 people. Mashik Makawana, thank you for being here. Yotato P, thank you for being here. Shaw News, thank you. Anil Sharma, thank you. Patricia Parrott, I hope you're doing well. And thank you for everything you do. Gifty's in the house. She is a ray of sunshine wherever she goes. She'll be at Heroes today, by the way. Mina just sent a super sticker. Thank you, Mina. She's a wonderful lady. She keeps me busy, though. Mina's constant. Marty, can you come to yeah, I'm coming. I listen to her. She tells me what to do. I go. Bitmata, thank you for being here. You're always here. Sina Burgess Jorgensen, thank you so much for being here. Another person every day. AJ Padney, welcome. Kashu Pigu, thank you for being here. We got people all over the place. One of the Powerhouse Sisters, Listress in the house. I got Sharon Koo. Thank you for the super sticker. That was very nice of you. John Barella, the one and only, the actor, the voiceover, the man with the plan. A Christmas Carol. You know what I'm talking about, John. The Beeb is in the house. You guys thought the Beeb was gone. Doma Lepka, how you doing? Yin Yang 44.4, thank you for everything you do and all the support. Robert Tantulo, my neighbor, is in the house. Casey Zevenbergen. Hey, Casey, my grandson would yell your name. He's not here. Roy Davies from Florida, thank you for coming. Cynthia Deering's always here. I appreciate it. Abdi is always here. I appreciate you too. Jerry Nix, my brother from another mother's in the house. Kathy G.W. Costco is here. My grandson's coming in. The dogs are going to bark, so be ready. Seth is in the house. Frank Rowe, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for everything you do, too. I mean that. George Lukakamwa from Uganda, thank you. There's Lynn Nakamoto. I would say Lynn's here. Lynn's everywhere, okay? And she's reminded me that Heroes has a webinar at 2 o'clock. Oh, my gosh. She's like the Energizer rabbit. Anastasia Bush, welcome. Paul Little. Shander Eskar. Oh, sorry, but thanks for being here. Amy January, hello. I appreciate everybody from around the world coming. It means a lot to me. I'm totally blessed. I mean that, and I mean it. I love the idea of everybody showing up. I try to tell you the truth. If I don't know, I will say I don't know. I'm not that proud. Curtis Strickland, how you doing, sir? Glad you can make it. George Holdsworth. Sheena, how you doing? Juanita Slack, thank you for being here. Doyle Engelbrettson's always here. I appreciate you. We're getting to the bottom. Okay, I'm going to wrap things up. I'm back to the screen. Collins, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to invite you back unless you hide real well. And you must not hide that well. I found you to begin with, so I know you're there. Anyway, you want to say a last goodbye, and I'll wrap it up, Collins.
Yeah, so just want to thank everyone and thank Marty as well for inviting me. Please keep up to date, always be updated with Onpassive. Make sure you're doing the right thing, and things are wrapping up very, very quickly and nicely, organically, as our CEO would say. So let's get ready for the biggest shape of our life. Yeah, bring it on, Mr. Ash. We are ready.
Hey, and let's say one more thing. In respect for Mr. Oliver, what does he say?
We are fine.
Good night. Good evening, everybody.